Hello, football edits. Welcome back to Let's Talk Football. My name is Tato Todete, otherwise known as TT, the former attacking midfield of Hellenic and Abadulusi African Wanderers. So, something unusual happened during the game between Kaiser Chiefs and Magesi. And what is important is not just why it happened for the first time during the game, but the fact that something we are going to start seeing more often, especially with the FIFA World Cup just a few weeks away. During the match, which was live, it was televised, Super Sport 2, a full screen advertisement was shown. And I'm not talking about those small corners ads or split screen ones. It was a full screen interruption. And now that might sound like a small thing to some of you, but in football terms, that's a big shift, because once you introduce something like that, it doesn't go away. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing this even in bigger matches, maybe even in a derby next week. Now, whenever changes like this come into the game, whether it's VAR rules or broadcasting changes, fans don't react well at first. But in most cases, you find that people are frustrated, but over time, people just adjust and eventually it becomes normal. It was the same thing with the VAR. So the real question is, how does this benefit FIFA or EPSL? Because this is not just random, this is business. And here's how it works. Broadcasters pay a huge money to FIFA or PSL to get the rights to show their tournaments like World Cup or any PSL games. We are talking about billions, and I'm going to make reference to the FIFA tournaments. Now, once they pay that money, they need to recover it, and the way they recover it is through advertisement. The more ad spaces they have, the more money they make. And traditionally, ads were shown before matches, or sometimes you'll find during half times, before the analysis or after the game, or even maybe during the game, you'll see just a split screen gancane there. But now broadcasters are pushing for more spaces, and that's why you start seeing ad creeping into live moments, because the audience is biggest during the game itself. And with billions of viewers watching worldwide, companies are willing to pay top money to be seen at that exact moment. So in simple terms, more ads during live football, more revenue for broadcasters. More revenue for broadcasters, big deals for FIFA. And that's how FIFA benefits in these deals. So let's look at the numbers from the 2022 FIFA World Cup. FIFA made around 7.5 billion in total revenue, and that's over what 140 billion rands. And that's where the money comes from. That's TV rights. They made about 3 billion US dollars, sponsorship and marketing about 1.7 billion US dollars, tickets and sales, hospitality over 500 million US dollars. And now the prize money obviously is divided according to the positions in which these national teams finish. AMA winners for the last World Cup, if I'm not mistaken, they got like 42 million US dollars. AMA runner-ups, France national football team, they got what 30 million US dollars. Third place it was 27 million. Fourth place it was 25th. Even teams that didn't go as far, they still make money. Even in group stage, teams earned around 9 million US dollars. That's what 130 something million in South African rands. So just by qualifying for FIFA World Cup, already you are guaranteed serious money. That's why it's easy for national teams to just get sponsors. I mean, we saw Standard Bank just came quickly when Bafana qualified for a World Cup. Now, people always ask, where does all this money go? FIFA doesn't just keep everything. Some of it goes into football development programs, funding small football nations, grassroots football. I know they are big into spending on that. Infrastructure like e-stadiums and training facilities, But let's be honest, a big part of it also stays within the business of football, because FIFA has to organize tournaments, the administration of how things must be run, just expanding the competitions. And that's why FIFA is always looking for new ways to increase revenues, because the bigger the money, the bigger the game becomes globally. Now, for me personally, I don't have a problem with these ads in football, but there must be a control. If ads start interrupting live gameplay, and that's where the problem will be, because in football it's about moments. Imagine missing a goal because of an ad or a through pass. That wouldn't be unacceptable. So for me, show ads during substitution, or show ads during water break, or maybe even during halftime, which is normal, but not during active live game where it's a crucial moment and the game is still on. During that game, Kaiser Chiefs and Mike we saw, I think it happened during the goal kick. And if I'm not mistaken, the ad was just 1 minute, and I think Kaiser Chiefs was about to make the sub. So I don't want to see, Mina personal, I don't want to see when ad is being played during a game where things are just tense. Angazi mina, for me personally, that's what I wouldn't want to see. Angazi ukuthi wena ucabangani, but I want to hear from you. Do you think in a game ads are the future of football, or is it going too far? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is Let's Talk Football, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.